Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Nufaika binti Muhammad Yassin, military number DE180016. I will present for my part, which is introduction and methodology. Introduction. Smoke detectors are as a main signal to a fire alarm control panel as a part of building central fire alarm system. By law, all workplaces must have a smoke detection system. They can be battery-powered signal unit or several hardwired devices backed up by batteries. LPG is a flammable hydrocarbon which is composed of propane, butane, isobutane, and mixture of these gases. Of this gas Leakage of this gas is very dangerous and increases the risk to fire explosion. A fire and gas leakage alert system required to avoid such a situation.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. My name is Husna Madiha binti Azman with metric number DE180052. Okay, as you know, technology has a lot of advantage, especially in terms of disaster. So we come out with this system which is entitled gas and smoke detection system with SMS notification, which aim to provide a system that will serve as an alarm in case of fire through SMS notification. In further, the objective of this project, as you can see in this slide listed below, which is to study the working principle of gas and smoke detection system. The second one is that we want to build up the system that can detect gas or smoke leakage and send SMS to the building owner while at the same time blowing the alarm. And the third one is that we want to build up the system that will help prevent major damage and losses created by the fire. And the fourth one is that this system will serve as a warning in case of fire occurrence. Objective number 5 is that a buzzer, it will act as a buzzer for alarming, servos for an automatic opening window to allow air and opening of emergency exits, and a motor serving as a ventilation device for pumping air into the building. And the last one is the LCD will indicate the affected area, while at the same time the emergency exit servo motor as well as the ventilation motor is activated.
Assalamualaikum dan selamat sejahtera. My name is Aini Shafinas binti Imam Azhari. My metro number is CE190225. Okay, today I will present about theoretical review for gas sensor and smoke sensor. First, gas sensor. It is an electronic device that detect and identify different type of gas are known as gas sensor or gas detector. It is detect dangerous or explosive vapors and monitor gas saturation. And there is two type of gas detector. It is portable and fixed. Okay, second, smoke sensor. There are three main applications of the smoke sensor and detector which are widely used in industry. Which is first, ionization smoke detector. Second, photoelectric smoke detector, and lastly, ionization and photoelectric or dual sensor smoke alarm.
Methodology. Sensor that detect the gas and smoke can be useful to identify the gas quickly. This is due to the type of smoke and gases that people did not notice that all the gases or liquid have separated all over the place. The sensor could be used to detect various combustible gases, particularly methane. For example, the MQC can detect gas concentration ranging from 200 to 10,000 parts per million. The system is based on the Arduino Uno and MQC gases. When the sensor detects gas in the atmosphere, it gives digital output 1, and if gas is not detected, and the sensor will give digital output 0. The buzzer determines which button was pushed or whether a present time has lapsed. This all for me. I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
So for result analysis of our simulation project, when the gas sensor has detected the smoke, flame and gas, it will automatically consider as there is a leakage that being detected and will send a message to the building owner, while at the same time blowing the alarm, which is buzzer. And at the same time, the servo will automatically open the window, which is to make sure the smoke can flow outside of the building. And then the ventilation also will be turned on, as in order to allow the outside air to enter the building, so that the people people in the building will not have a short of breath. And then the final of our system is the LCD, which indicate the LCD will show that is fire, not safe. There is fire, not safe here notification, which will be sent to the building owner, so that they will alert with the situation. So that's all.
For conclusion, we can summarize that the gas and smoke detector are beneficial because they assist people are living longer. Furthermore, it should be installed in our house to prevent fire and personal protection. However, the gas detector indicates to detect the concentration of carbon monoxide is within the air. Also, gas sensor could help to decrease the number of false alarm due to durableness against dust. Thus, this system holds great potential to achieve earlier detection of fire. And lastly, developing gas and smoke sensor detector a smart technology to overcome every condition was the finest future of protection. For recommendation, first, smoke alarm should be put throughout every bedroom, living room, corridor in the house and underground building for the best possible smoke detection. Second, gas and smoke detector must be maintained and tested on a regular basis to ensure that they are working effectively. Lastly, the gas sensor detector may be battery operated, portable gadget that monitor and alert individual loudly or physically to present the of harmful amount of a range of gas for better quality of life. That's all for me. Thank you.
So next, I will explain the coding that we use in this simulation project. So since we use Arduino Uno in our project as the microcontroller, so we compile the coding using Arduino IDE. So first one is so here we set the sensor, gas sensor MQ3 as gas to detect gas, and for gas sensor MQ2 we set to detect the smoke. And then so this is the command for pin mode for the connection. And then it is the parameter that was being set. So since we only do the simulation, so we convert the analog value to digital value. So and then in this, so this is the statement for our project simulation. So if gas, so we put 100 as the maximum value after it has convert, so it will consider as high. And then if so this is the command for LCD, which is when the smoke, when the sensor detect the value is higher than 100, so it will send the notification which is there is fire, not safe here. And then so all buzzer will be set high and low, high, low. And then when the so this is the command if this is the command when the there is no fire or smoke being detected. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And for the next video, I will show the demonstration of our simulation project. So basically what we have in our project, so this is the component that we use for our simulation project. So as for the sensor, we use two sensor, which is gas sensor, and MQ2 is a sensor that will detect the presence of smoke, and MQ3 is the sensor that was used to detect the presence of flame. So here we have variable resistor, which is to indicate that the increase in temperature, which means that there are presence of smoke or gas. And then we use Arduino Uno as our microcontroller, and then here we have servo and ventilation, and then we also have GSM module, and then we have LCD, which is when there are fire, which is the notification will appear here, and then we have buzzer. Lastly, we have visual terminal. And then I will start to run the simulation. So for the first condition, which is there are both of this variable resistor at the lowest value. So when we run, it will show the output. So basically what we have when the sensor not detect the presence of fire and smoke, so the notification will be sent, which is no fire or safe, which means the building are in safe condition. So when we increase either one of this value, so we try to increase this value of variable resistor. Okay, so here we can see that the ventilation and servo both will be turned on. So you can see here that ventilation will be turned on and servo also have already been turned on. And then on the LCD, it will show that there is fire not safe here, which is the place not safe since the fire of smoke have been detected. So on the virtual terminal, we can see that all the information have been appear here, which is latitude, longitude, or in another word, the coordinate. And then which means here that even if either one of these sensor have detected the smoke or fire, it will also be turned on. So we will try to increase the value for both of variable resistor. We can see here that the ventilation will be turned on, and servo also will be turned on, and then the notification of the fire not safe here also will be sent. And then here in virtual terminal, we can see that the fire has occurred, and then the coordinate have been given. So that's all for the demonstration, and thank you very much.